marketing manager for Benefit. I've been with Benefit for 7 months, so I'm one of the newest comer. And before that, I've been with Galan, I've been with Givenchy, Fendi, and Kenzo fragrances. So I've been with LVMH for 11 years. Yay!
So since she was 4.
Yeah. So I'm very happy to be here in Adelaide because Adelaide is really like a nice little town. Yeah. Tomorrow, Gemma and I are going to McLaren there, making the most out of our business trip. So, did you know it's very important to Benefit? Benefit being an American brand, and it's young and fun and funky brand.
We're all about fun. We do things a little bit differently at Benefit, as you might have noticed. We don't like to be too uptight. We like to be relaxed. We like to have fun, and our motto is basically, laughter is the best cosmetic, so grin and wear it. And as everybody knows, happy girls are the prettiest girls. So, one of the reasons that Benefit is so popular, and it's actually something that a lot of people don't know about us, is that concealers are our biggest seller. Hands up, who's ever used any Benefit products?
Raise face.
Raise face.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm Professor Pink. Thank you very much for having me tonight. I'm Professor Pink from Benefit Beauty University. So the school motto, as Gemma already mentioned, is laughter is the best cosmetic. So smile and grin and wear it. So in our school, we teach girls how to have fun, how to use some tips and tricks to use our beauty products, and also how to fake it till you make it. So that brings me to today's topic, which is Fakeup. So what is so special, so different, so unique, and so innovative about Fakeup? I'll draw your attention to this diagram. So with the magnifying glass, we can see Fakeup very clearly. It has a hydrating ring outside. So the hydrating ring consists of the ingredients of vitamin E and apple seed extract. That's why earlier you would have asked for apple. So these two ingredients give you instant hydration. So what it does is when you glide it onto your skin, especially on the very fragile, delicate eye area, it's just moisturized. So it smoothens your eye area, and then there's no crease. Because usually the concealer, it kind of dries your eye area, which is already very delicate. So it enhances the fine line. And when you're trying to conceal, you enhance the fine line. That's definitely something that we don't need to. So in Beauty and Benefit Beauty University, we did a lot of research. We find that these two ingredients, vitamin E and apple seed extract, can provide hydration. And research proved that it increased hydration by 32%, and it will last for just up to 6 hours. So it's long-lasting hydration for your eye area.
By Jean and Jane Ford. Jean and Jane Ford were models, and they were, swinging cats in the 60s. They came from like a little farm in Idaho, and they moved to New York actually, and they had a really, really successful modeling career. Then they moved out to San Francisco. And they actually, this is a funny little story behind Benefit, they did 2 things really, really well. 3 if you count modeling. First thing they did really well was cook. The second thing they did really, really well was makeup. They were really into makeup. So their mom rang them one day and she's like, you gotta settle down, you gotta get a job. So they were like, oh my God, we need to get a job. What are we gonna do? On one hand, we're going to release like a range of casserole dishes. On the other hand, we're going to launch a makeup company. So they were like, well, how do you make the biggest decision of your life? Obviously, you flip a coin, right? So they flipped a coin, and luckily for everyone in this room and all of our jobs and everything, it landed on Benefits. That's why I'm not here talking about saucepans.
But it wasn't called Benefit.
So it wasn't called Benefit. It was called the Face Place. Yeah, so it was called the Face Place in San Francisco in '76, and they had a lot of really, really interesting customers. So I think you guys can see there that you have Benetint, if you guys want to hold it up. This one here. You guys have Benetint?
Yeah.
So that's one of our original classic products. We're an exotic performer, if we're going to be paranoid about it. An exotic performer came into the Face Place, and she said to Jean and Jane Ford, you know, when I go on stage, my lady bits kind of get a little bit washed out. And do you guys have anything that could really make them pop when I'm on stage? And they were like, oh yeah, of course we do. So they went back, they created rose tint, which turned out to be Benetint. So just to let you know, Benefit products are very multifunctional. And that's a true story. And that, guys, just gives you an idea about what Benefit is about. We're not
just for the face.
We're not just for the face, but not only that, we are a little bit quirky, we're a little bit cheeky, and we're a little bit out there, and we absolutely love it. We don't want to stand up here in a white lab coat and talk to you about high polypropside peptide formulas. Basically, our products are all about having fun.
Beautiful. Oh, so hot. You should be on Facebook. So what you want to do is this has actually a wax that says to hold your brows in shape. 2 powders so you can mix and match your perfect shade and also do something that I call contouring the brow. We've also got our smoke and liner to get your eyes looking sexy and defined. Also our highlight shadow for right underneath the arch, and of course our famous eyebrow to help to open up your baby wax or anything sticking like that as it kind of like fades out a little bit. Of course there's less pigment in the wax, so what you want to do is take the powders and mix them together. I'm taking mainly the dark. I'm going to mix in a little bit of light. And I want to start from the outside end of the brow, because what you want to do is you want to put more powder where there's less hair. So like if there's any gaps or anything like that, that's where you want to put the powder, so that's where your pigment's concentrated.
Holy, I love that. That's nice.
Oh wow, I have an eyebrow!
I can turn it into just the one all the way across.
Can you raise that eyebrow?
Yeah.
Skyline.
How amazing are the boxes?
They're like hat boxes.
Like, I always think, how fab would these be stacked up on your dressing table? And it just reminds me of like a 1920s like flapper. So you guys can have an opportunity to come up and like take photos and have a look.
These are for the glosses, so you get a little ribbon. So it's really, really cute.
They're
Pretty clumsy girls as well. Like you get 2 creases creams and 4 powder eyeshadows in each set. So what I'm
And how much? How much?
These ones are only $44. Steal.
And they come in 3 different shades, guys. They come in easiest nudes, sexiest nudes, and most glamorous nudes.
I only managed to snitch one from the counter because Tiny needed the other one.
Sorry, but you guys can
sorry. This one is our sexiest nudes ever.
For the night that's in it. So honey, I'm going to get you all that. Kitty, do you want to talk us through what look you're going to recreate?
I'm going to be doing, because we are doing very 1920s, 1930s kind of art deco, I'm going to be doing a 1920s flapper look.
Woo!